If you didn't wake up at 5 a.m. like I did to watch some Olympic hockey this morning, USA versus Canada, you didn't have a pulse. Let me tell you, I was fired up this morning. This isn't a hockey podcast, but had a hell of a day. Just screaming Freebird all day long. And I would like for the Americans on the Olympic basketball team to celebrate the way that hockey players do, because that was fucking awesome today.
What would be Team USA basketball's victory song?
That's a great question. Is it Otis? Because they have the big American flag in the background?
I don't know. It's got it has to be something that's like obnoxiously American, but like an undeniable banger.
But basketball.
Because Freebird is one of those things. It's like most people roll their eyes if you told them a country rock band called Lynyrd Skynyrd has this song that's like 2 hours long.
That's really just about this guy that wants to break up with his girlfriend.
Yeah, it's not about America, but it's got a slight reference to something that could be an eagle.
Yeah. There's that, and then the hockey boys, they were playing Dream On the speakers throughout the streets of Italy tonight as well, which was fun. Also a Miracle on Ice kind of thing. And
nice
going back there. So they've got a few. Chat. Let us know in the comments what the American basketball version of Freebird would be, or is it just Freebird? Are we just ripping the solo because it's that good?
No. I think we need a new one.
We do. Because they do the goal horn and then it immediately plays Freebird in the arena too. It's fucking unreal.
Every single three that someone hits just plays a soundbite from a song.
Yeah, it's got to be something quick and snappy though. You know.
Yeah.
There's got to be a hook in there that's just like a 1.5 second thing where you can just every free throw that they make. They do the cha-ching thing, you know.
Yeah. They could pick something from GNX. I remember how angry it was making Curry because he's a big Drake guy. During the last FIBA when they were playing Not Like Us at every arena.
Yeah.
He's like, it's not the only song in America. It's like, oh.
But it might have been at the time.
Yeah. It's like, well, like kinda. It's weird. We weren't singing along to any of the reverse disses. Anyway.
No. Sure
also, chat, let us know if USA basketball would be better with less teeth.
Yeah, Jack Hughes.
You can't take the final shot in the game unless you've lost a tooth.
Did you see the video that Josh put in our Discord?
I don't remember.
In the NBA one. It was an hour or two ago.
Oh, no. I
it was comparing basketball players to hockey players, and it was stupid, obviously, because they're two very different sports, and they're just very different. All right. Jack Hughes obviously gets high sticked in the game today by Sam Bennett. He loses several teeth, not just the front tooth. He loses some on the bottom, chips them all.
Yeah.
Blood everywhere. I mean, so much dental work is going to have to happen to that kid when he gets back to the States, but it's fine because he scored the game winning goal for the U.S. He's golden boy. He's golden goal forever. Jack Hughes. Someone said the difference between hockey players and basketball players, and it was Jack Hughes getting hit in the face, then scoring the goal, golden goal, wins the Olympics, gold medal, whatever. And then it immediately cues to Anthony Davis's finger injury that happened to like Lauri Markkanen a few months ago when he was on the Mavericks still. And I was like, you could have chosen literally anything else. Like literally anything that wasn't going to hurt my soul today.
Yeah, they chose Glassman.
Yeah, and that's the right man to choose, and I get it. But it was just like, oh, he rubbed up on you. Oh, your finger hurts? Like that's what that was. And, you know, that's basketball, baby. What you gonna do?
Yeah. I admittedly did not watch much of the run. I actually did not watch a single second of live U.S. men's hockey. I did watch the women's final.
Women's final was sick too.
I fell asleep.
During the women's final?
Yeah, it wasn't on purpose. Right. It was muted. Yeah. That's what happened.
You do have a baby child.
So. Yeah. I fell asleep and then I woke up. And it was over, and we'd won, and I'd be like, just like I imagined. This is just like I dreamed. No, we've been watching a lot of the current season of Traders, and there's 2 Olympic figure skaters, in that season. So that's kind of my contribution to the Olympics this year.
Okay, medal counts officially happen. Canada is nowhere near the top 10.
Take that, America Junior.
I mean, your country's full of ice and snow, and you can't get in the top 10 in the medals, the Winter Olympics.
It's kind of embarrassing.
Really embarrassing, especially when the U.S. gets second.
3/4 of our country keels over and dies every time there's ice on the ground. So
literally our city.
Yeah, I know.
Weeks ago.
Well, I live in a state that almost collapsed in on itself and imploded just because there was some ice on the road.
Yeah, well, that all being said, we're here to rank some basketball games this week. It's a basketball podcast. Welcome to the Apollo NBA show. I'm your host, Son Schramm, joined always by Sheldon, of course, on Sunday nights. We're here. We're going to power rank 5 games this week that are happening in the NBA. What we like about them. We're going to go in order 5 down to 1, obviously, with our best. And then at the end of the episode, we're going to talk about tanking because Shams Charania tweeted out that the NBA got a memo for the Thursday's GM meeting, all this shit. I don't know. There's a lot of things going on with tanking, and we're going to keep talking about it because last year was ratings. This year's tanking. Those are your conversation topics, all right? And you don't get to choose what they are every year.
Jimmy Butler, ratings, some other third political thing probably.
Yes.
Tanking, Giannis, Kevin Durant. Moving on.
There we go. Those are our 3 this year that we don't get to choose. It's like the sorting hat in Harry Potter. You don't get to choose. You're just given the topics at the beginning of the year, and it is what it is.
Well, I hate to actually you, but it is kind of a pivotal thing that you do get some sway in what the sorting hat decides.
Well, I mean, we are in charge of the conversation.
That is also true. Well. Actually, it's a very apt metaphor.
You did nailed it, dude.
You actually did it. That is like you shot yourself in the foot and struck oil situation.
Yeah,
that is 100%. Why Harry ends up in Gryffindor, because he's going to be placed in Slytherin, and he doesn't want to.
And that's why I've got a kind of viral tweet today.
That's why.
Accents.
Oh, yeah.
Happy
that's what they're all there for.
That's all it is. 5 games. League Pass Game Pass originally, and only League Pass games, so not nationally televised games. Poo-poo Magoo slate there. There are maybe 2 good games.
That's an episode we need Josh here for, the real sicko stuff.
Yeah, that I'm not sicko enough after this Olympics run of 2 weeks where I've been streaming every other day and having an episode every day of that podcast. Shout out to Clean Sheet Advice, doing really well. Had a lot of streamed for 4 hours this morning. So I'm running low on the energy, running low on the creativity bracket here. So we're doing 5 games that we really like. They all 5 happen to be nationally televised games.
I mean, that only makes sense.
That's good job, NBA. You chose the right games. Chose the right games.
Yeah.
Number 5. This is Wednesday evening. It's the earlier game, right? Is this an ESPN game?
Probably. Usually Wednesday, right?
If I could see the schedule here, NBA.com. Yes, ESPN, 6:30 God time zone, Texas time zone, 6:30. Thunder Pistons.
Pistons. Yeah, our 5th ranked game of the week. We've got the best team by record in the NBA. Detroit Pistons. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to my friend Keith.
Mavericks.
Congratulations to Josh. And Arlington's own Cade Cunningham, I guess.
Yeah. Texas Rangers owner now, Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, poor guy. Honestly, what a weird decision.
George W. Bush did it too. Whatever.
Yeah. We don't talk about those guys anymore. Thunder at Pistons. I feel like you got to have the Pistons in there often, and we're going to have them in here again.
Mm-hmm.
Thunder, obviously the other top dog, but without some of their top dogs, which knocks them down to 5. So I feel like this game is going to be like broadcast as like pedigree versus pedigree.
Yeah.
And then we're going to watch it, and it's going to be a rock fight. But it's going to be like a fun rock fight. That's why I think they slide down to 5. I was telling you, like, I'm cool with them lower.
Mm-hmm.
Because without SGA there, most likely, I think it's just going to be, they're just going to be punching each other in the, at like the end of a boxing match in movies, not real ones, in movies where there's just like punch in the face to punch in the face, just back and forth. No one's putting their hands up anymore.
Have you watched the Night of the Seven Kingdoms yet?
I will, but
Okay.
no. I know vaguely what
Seen
you're
a
talking
clip.
about. What's what's the thing called? The event?
Trial 7.
Yeah. He's just getting
Like
the
at the
snot beat
very
out
end
of
of
him.
it, when Dunk and the Targaryen are just like
Egg.
they're dead. No,
Oh, not Egg,
different
the
egg.
other guy.
Yeah,
Well,
different Targaryen.
spoiler alert, but yeah, fine.
But like, they're not dead, obviously, but they are so beat down and they are so exhausted that they are just swinging in the mud and falling around and like dragging. Like they can't do anything correctly. I think that's what this fourth quarter is going to look like.
Yeah,
shouldn't be terrifying.
I'm excited for it, genuinely.
I think it's going to be a really fun game, and it's number 5 on our list, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I don't know. Best 2 records, like the Thunder have had their worst stretch of the season before the All-Star break, and now we're heading after the All-Star break. They're 6-4 in their last 10. They're on a 2-game win streak, but the Pistons are on a 5-game win streak. So,
Yeah, I think the Thunder have been one of those weird teams. Well, not weird teams. Last year, there was a lot of rhetoric in the MVP conversation about SGA's on-off numbers and stuff like that, and how the team was still very, very good without him on the floor. And this year, there's been a lot of Thunder fans online talking about how without SGA, this team is hopeless and it's a lottery team and all those things. And yeah, they did struggle for a little bit there. And we were like, oh, are they in trouble? Like if he doesn't come back soon? And then they've kind of leveled out. So
have you seen any of the conversations about the Pistons over the last few days on Twitter, the discourse?
Probably not. I have no idea what you're talking about.
They're talking about Cade, and they're like, why do we think Cade's like this good player now?
Oh, the efficiency conversation.
No, the wins and losses record for the Pistons. Like he's been here the whole time, and like, yeah, no shit. Not everyone's gonna be like LeBron James in his 3rd year and just carry a Cavs team to the finals. Like that's happened once. Ever.
Yeah,
like that doesn't happen often. There are not many players that do that often. And Cade Cunningham, while being really fucking good, needed a little bit of help around him. So God forbid the guy needed a little Jalen Duren, Isaiah Stewart, just dudes around him to help him win some games.
Turns out having a team is helpful.
Shocking development. Like OKC, SGA was there for a year. They didn't win a lot of games. All of a sudden they get Chet and Jalen Williams and everything else that they add. Pretty good.
You want to know how many games the Bulls won in Jordan's 3rd season?
Would love to know.
He was drafted in his first season was 84-85, right?
Yeah. That sounds right.
I think he was
because Dan Marino was 83. Yeah.
Okay.
I always get those years mixed up.
It's very funny is I should know when Michael Jordan was drafted off the top of my head, but I always think, when was Hakeem drafted?
Well, yeah.
Because it's the same. So, okay, I take it back. His 3rd season, they only won 40 games. His 4th season, they won 50. Yeah. So, honestly, they were 38-44 his first year, 30-52 his second year, and then 40-42 his 3rd season. This is the best player that we've ever seen.
Yeah.
The best 1 or 2 player we've ever seen. He didn't just instantaneously flip a franchise upside down.
And if we're
not in the way that people expect others to.
The 4th year thing, Cade's 4th year, he goes to the playoffs and plays the Knicks last year.
Yeah.
Right?
Could have won.
Probably should have.
They
had a better shot.
Yeah.
Shout out to the refs. That's game number 5. Love Thunder Pistons. Game number 4. Welcome back, Thunder. You're playing against the Nuggets at home is that Friday? I believe that's Friday evening.
I only wrote down the matchups. It is Friday.
Friday night, 8:30 God's time zone at home. This is easily number 4 because you get the leg up because it's Jokic. It's the first thing. Like you get to watch Jokic, who had a fucking game today, 36, 20, and 12, I believe. What a dog.
Yeah.
What a dog.
I caught part of that game before I had to go to work, and we'll watch the rest another time, or clips at least. Yeah, he was going nuts. Every single possession for a solid, I think the whole quarter that I watched was just like back cuts. Just like someone stationary at the for both teams.
Sure.
Just different back cuts. And I was like, this is fun. I can get used to watching this. So yeah, Thunder get to come back here because they're this really deep team that is going to punch anyone in the mouth if they're given the opportunity. And they're playing at home. it's easy to point and laugh at the Thunder, but the home arena is pretty cool. Like the
Best,
fans, the crowd is awesome.
is it the best crowd?
It's up there. I would need to see side by sides. I mean, genuinely, and maybe this is because of how frustrated I've been in the stadium. Mavs are up there to me.
I agree with you. I don't know if we're top 5, but we're there.
Yeah, maybe not top 5, but
We're
definitely
close.
like great environment.
Like Knicks is.
Yeah, I mean,
when
obviously
the Knicks are popping, the Knicks are top 2, and they might not be 2.
Yeah,
but like Boston's crowd's incredible. The Lakers crowd is really good, but OKC's in there.
Lakers crowd is good. It feels a little.
It's a little gimmicky, maybe.
It's just it feels like they're less psychotic.
They don't. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
They're not going to commit crimes after the game. that's how it feels. Yeah,
but anyway, yeah, Thunder this great home environment to where even if the superstars are not going to get to play, it's going to be fun. And I think, getting to see Jokic back healthy, trying to make sure he doesn't miss any more games so that he can actually be considered for the MVP.
Yeah, it's getting. Does he have a game or 2 to play with? Is it like 3 or 4 maybe?
I think it's like 1 or 2.
It's tough. It's gonna be tight. Which like generally he doesn't miss games if he's healthy, like he's gonna play. But we'll see about that one. I saw a clip today on Twitter. You see Pat Riley get a statue in LA?
No. What's it look like?
It's a pretty good statue. It looks small right off the rip. Then he goes and stands next to it. It's a lot bigger than it thought. So it's a pretty good statue.
All that counts.
Good confetti when they unveiled it. That was a solid thing. But then after the statue was unveiled, a bunch of the clips from the HBO Showtime came on the timeline. I was like, damn.
You love that show.
It's so good, dude. Adrian Brody fucking killed it.
Hey, that's a good statue.
That's a good statue. I thought it was small right off the rip. I thought it was like Allen Iverson's little statue in Philly. I got a little nervous, but then he went and stood next to it. I was like, good statue. Great statue even.
I just think his face is like close enough.
It's as close as you can get with a statue.
Oh, dude, you know what I'm noticing from this video that's making me sad?
Good hair too, by the way. What?
Kareem is looking old.
Kareem's been looking old.
Yeah, but like this is the first time in a while I've seen him on video, and man.
No, when he came out to do the basketball handoff to LeBron after the scoring record, that's when I was like, oh, yeah, you don't look so good. You look real old.
Yeah.
Which he's old. So
he is.
Turns out.
He's had a full life. Anyway, good statue, Pat Riley.
Yeah, great statue, Pat Riley. Good stuff there. Great hair on the statue too. They did well with the slick back Italian mob look. That was great.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. It's really important to you.
Yeah, no, it is. Third game in our power rankings here for the week of February 23rd through 20 something.
No, see, you added unnecessary information into
March 1st.
You didn't have to. March 1st is Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah. The 23rd through the 1st. Yeah, I was gonna get there. It's been a long day. Number 3. Welcome back, Jokic. You're back in this. We're at home this time. We're playing on Wednesday. Celtics Nuggets. We're the late game here. I enjoy watching the Celtics. I don't know if I can get enough of the Celtics. For some reason, I love this Celtics team. Is it because Jason Tatum's not on this team? Probably.
Oh, yeah.
Probably because I don't have to watch. Because I don't know why I hate Jason Tatum, but I do. And
is it because you're jealous, do you think?
I have no reason to hate Jason Tatum. So there was a person I went to school with in college, and she hated Klay Thompson.
Fair.
For no reason. For no reason, though.
He had that goatee for a long time.
It was pre-title. It was just like she hated Klay Thompson. She was like, I don't know. Maybe it's his face. Maybe it's just, I don't know. She just hate him. Jason Tatum is that for me. I don't know why.
But Jason Tatum's even weirder for you because he went to the school that you root for.
Right. And that was the issue. Like, I didn't like Brandon Ingram. He was my least favorite Duke guy before Tatum showed up. And then Tatum showed up and was like, man, this guy sucks, dude. And there was no reason at all for me hating him. But the Celtics team doesn't have Jason Tatum right now. So I'm quite enjoying the Jaylen Brown experience because you never know what night you're going to get. Are we getting Desmond Bain Volume Shooter of the Year award, or are we getting Finals MVP Jaylen Brown? Like, we can get one of the two, and that's pretty fun. Derek White's always pretty fun. The team just plays hard. Joe Mazzulla, like, I just think about the town every time I see him. So
you know what? We have
that's
not
bonus
gotten
points.
a good Joe Mazzulla quote in a while, I feel like.
No, it's all fake quotes on Twitter, which I appreciate.
Makes me sad.
It's the people that are just like making fun of Mazzulla. What I mean, he's like, what does it matter? We're all gonna die anyway. Like, it's that kind of stuff, you know?
Yeah, but I want to hear what he has to say.
No, I agree. Maybe we just need to watch more press conferences.
There are certain things that are funny. You know, if someone does like a skit or a bit about someone,
yeah,
they make it surreal or whatever. What he's doing, his whole persona is already a bit to me.
Oh, it's a bit, like, but that's who he is. His whole life's a bit.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying he's being I'm not saying he's being inauthentic or anything like that, but I'm saying like it's already entertaining. I don't need someone to like do a side thing about it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Honestly, stuff. At the risk of never mind. I was going to compare him to a different famous person, but I don't want anyone to get the misconception that I like this person, so I'm not going to do it.
Tell me off here. Yeah, yeah, we need more Mazzulla quotes, and maybe that's on us for not digging for Mazzulla quotes.
It probably is. I'm not reading enough of whatever. The Globe? Is that what? Did they have a sports section?
I don't know if they killed it like the Washington Post.
I only know that the Boston Globe exists because of the movie Spotlight.
Good movie.
Good movie.
Terrible.
Pretty heavy.
Yeah, but great movie.
Yeah, great movie. They knew.
Yeah, it's a good movie. It's a really good movie.
Anyway, so there's a basketball game we're talking about.
Yeah.
The Celtics. I also don't know why you love this team.
I have no idea.
I don't know why you love this Celtics team anymore than other iterations of it, other than if it's because we expected so little of them.
Maybe that's so what it is.
They're kind of living out their own little underdog story where they have some contributors who we did not expect to be contributing in a big way.
Sure.
And then some other guys who have really stepped up who were already important pieces. And so, yeah, it's been fun.
You know what my problem is that I loved. This has never been said before
Marcus Smart.
Online. No, I mean, no. I've never said this online. Never said this out loud before, I don't think.
Oh, this is I can't wait. I feel so privileged.
I loved watching that 2024 Celtics finals team. Like the style of basketball and everything. That was fun.
The one that you're talking about
beat my Mavericks in the finals. Yeah, I loved watching that Celtics team.
They're pretty fun.
I never said it and I never tweeted it. Never tweeted out a highlight. But I was like, man, when Kristaps was like just shooting threes at a crazy level, and then you had Tatum and Brown playing defense and offense and all that kind of stuff. Like then Derek White just hounding the guard and all that, and then now Horford come in for 12 minutes and put up 15 points. Like, just enjoyed every second of that team, and I hate that they had to play my team.
Do you remember when Joe Mazzulla was ruining basketball because they were shooting too many threes last year?
Yes.
And then we just kind of stopped talking about
threes.
It.
Yeah.
We just kind of stopped talking about it.
Well, how many threes do they shoot a game now?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
It's got to be close to the same, right?
I guess I can Google it. I don't use cleaning glass. How many threes do the Boston Celtics shoot per game?
Stone, you can just go to NBA.com. Hey, if you're listening and you do not know how to look up team stats, go to NBA.com, stats, team, see
I've
all
got
stats.
A lot of different things. Yeah, I didn't want
attempts. They are third in 3-point attempts, 42.3 a game. The first are the Warriors. Second are, you'll never guess. Who do you think's second?
The Wizards.
No, guess again. I'll give you two more guesses. Yep. Did you pull it up?
No, I didn't. That was a pure guess.
Yeah, it's the Trailblazers. So
sick.
1 through 5 are Warriors, Blazers, Celtics, Hornets, Cavs, which all make perfect sense. Except for
the Blazers.
Blazers are so confusing.
And that's why the Blazers are in the play-in position right now and not out of the play-in position, because they just shoot a shitload of threes, and if they hit them, they win games.
They're shooting 34.1% from the field, which is below league average.
Sick. Blazers rule.
Every other team in the top 6 is shooting 37%. Or sorry, 36%. Anyway.
That's Celtics Nuggets, baby.
Yeah, we already said our piece about the Nuggets. It's Jokic,
This is Celtics, yeah.
one of the best teams, one of the best players. They've kind of figured out a lot of stuff. I feel like Murray is having like his best season.
Yeah, All-Star Jamal Murray.
First time All-Star. Which I heard that today on the broadcast, and I was like, oh,
that was a thing all season.
Like I knew that, but it just hit me. Like I know we've been talking about it, but it's just like that's weird. That's weird to me. He's very, very good. I guess he's had the weird injuries and coming back from injuries and stuff like that. But yes, you'll have good guard play against good guard play, and then you'll have Jokic going up against these really feisty bigs on the Celtics.
Scrappy,
really frisky,
young
scrappy.
Folk, you know.
Yeah, that's right. And then both teams just have like great randos.
Just randoms, dude.
Just super fun. They're just like guys that like are gonna run out of the court and be like, oh yeah, that guy's on the team. Or
you've watched several games of these two teams all season long, and then you turn around and you're like, who the hell is this guy going off right now? This rules. And you're like, I've seen this name 16 times this season. I just can't remember a face and a name. And that's what happens.
There was a little peek behind the curtain. Someone sent a tweet that was a picture of, I guess it was ESPN or something, but they had the names above the different Celtics players.
Oh yeah.
And someone was like, Kush was like, this looks like 2K. And I think Eric was like, but to be fair, like, who are those people?
Yes. that was a good exchange. I didn't react to any of those messages because
you were busy.
Focused on the winning the gold medal, man.
You had more important things going on.
I'm going to talk to my close personal friend, Jake Ottinger, this week, who happens to be a gold medalist now. So
dude, that's pretty sick.
Pretty cool.
How many people can say that?
I don't know if he would consider me a close personal friend, but I'm going to consider him a close
Can I ask you a non-basketball, non-hockey Olympics question?
Sure.
How the heck does curling work?
So there's like these little track.
I know how, like functionally, I know what's going on.
Yeah.
They've got the stone.
Yes.
They've got the brushes. They're trying to liquefy the ice so that it slides more or whatever. But like, what's the objective?
To get more points than the other team.
Yeah. So is it like you get in the center?
So there's 3 circles.
Is it just like the sand shuffleboard thing?
Kind of. There's 3 circles.
Yeah.
When you're getting it in the circle, outer ring is 1, inner ring is 2, the bullseye is 3. You're just trying to get more points than the other team, and you can knock people out. There's no referees either. So like you kind of police yourselves. It's like pickup basketball. You call your own fouls.
Okay. Because I saw someone hit their little rock thing with their stick.
Yeah. So that game was already out of hand. So they were just kind of fucking around. I don't
respect it.
Yeah, I think they both communicated that to each other before the toss happened. So I saw that as well. I was like, that's weird. Did a little more research, and they're like, yeah, this game was a fucking blowout, dog. So like they were just like, can we just see what happens?
Just messing around.
Yeah. And then the Canadian guy obviously touching the rock right after the hog line, as they call it, after releasing it, going back and touching it and giving it a little extra push. The Swedes called him out on it. And then the Canadian guy was like, I didn't fucking touch it. And he's screaming at the Swedes. And they're like, we've got a camera angle set up. We'll show you after the game. The Canadians went on to win the gold medal by cheating. Just saying.
Classic Canada.
Just saying. Not in the top 10 in medals. And you're the one gold medal you take home. Cheated.
When my teams cheat, at least they win.
Which the Canadians did win.
Yeah, but not like overall, you know.
But not really.
That's a very fair point. What you just said there.
I know that's what I was trying to like go.
That's like very true, but like
not the same.
But also, curling is kind of like how Jokic plays basketball. He just throws it all over the place.
Astros didn't really cheat. Everyone else was doing it. They didn't have rules yet.
Well, and then they made the rule, and then we kept doing it.
So did everyone else, allegedly.
Yeah. No, I know. Hey, you don't preach into the choir here.
We don't even know if we actually use trash cans.
If I did see, I think it was Dan Clark, because he's just the most miserable person on social media. Yeah, he tweeted something the other day, and I watched the video, and it had like the bang bang in it, and I was like, that didn't even sound like it could have been a trash can.
It was also like 2019, the clip that he used. I think it was like not in the time frame. I'm pretty sure it was like Father's Day 2019.
Oh,
George Springer.
You're right. It definitely was not
It was not in the time frame.
playoff game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was not in the time frame of when allegedly they used it. So
that's even better.
Yeah.
We have done a great job at not talking about these games.
I think that's what makes this podcast good.
Let's just keep doing that.
Yeah.
Anyway, Celtics at Nuggets. I barely got that sentence out.
Nuggets.
Nuggets. I'm excited for it. So we got the early Wednesday game and the late one.
Yeah, Wednesday's sick. Wednesday's a good time. You know what else is a good time? Tuesday. You know why Tuesday's a good time?
Wait, let me guess. Tuesday. No, my wife usually works late, and so I don't see her until later in the day.
Do you have Peacock?
I do. That's how I've been watching this season of The Traitors.
Sure. Well, I got news for you, big guy. Tuesday night, 6:30. Knicks Cavs.
Oh,
that one's actually it got our spidey senses tingling when we were talking about it pre-show. I had a good time with this one. This was my second favorite right off the rip, and I was like, I mean, we gotta have this one too. And you were leaning like, it's Knicks and Cavs. It made me not be the sexiest picked here, but they're both pretty good right now. They're 7-3 and 8-2 in their last 10. The Knicks obviously were really on fire before the All-Star break, starting to come down a little bit. The Cavs are kind of surging into what they were last year. It's a fun combo.
Because of who?
Donovan Mitchell. People forget.
Who else?
For the Cavs?
Yeah.
Lonzo Ball, baby.
What changed?
Lonzo Ball.
That's it. And who else?
Who did they trade for? Keon Ellis.
Are you joking? I can't tell if you're joking.
I don't know. It's been a long day, man.
Wait, you don't know I'm talking about James Harden?
Oh. Yeah, no, I told you. My brain's not working.
This is the best show on the internet.
I told you my brain's not working anymore.
80 of you are really going to like this, I think.
Yeah.
I can't believe you forgot that James Harden is on the Cavs. Dude. He's been playing great. Jarrett Allen's life, like he's been resuscitated.
Was it you or someone else from Apollo that tweeted out, I love that when new teams get the James Harden honeymoon phase, when he first shows up to a new team and he plays fucking unreal, he gets the crowd into it.
It wasn't me. It must have been someone else. But I do love that. Like the underdog tweeted something.
It might have been Kush that tweeted it out. He's been on fire recently.
Underdog tweeted out something about Donovan Mitchell and James Harden fighting over the ball. Wow. Sure. Evan Mobley's like calling for it. I'm like, oh, so you just don't watch.
Right.
He's been like very consistently one of the best passers in the NBA for 10 years.
Yeah.
Close to it. And like, Bill Simmons said he hates
James Harden, dude.
cheap assist. What did he call them? Cheap assist? Fake assist?
Yeah.
I can't remember. What it sounded like he was saying they weren't wide assists like Luka's, but that's beside the point.
Yeah, he hates James Harden, dude.
Yeah.
And then like Luka does the same thing. He's like, and he loved it for 3 years, and then all of a sudden he changed on Luka.
Oh yeah, I'm not buying. You know what it was? It was whenever Luka had to play the Celtics.
No, it was the year before it started.
Okay.
It was the 22-23 season. And you're like,
oh, because that's the year they missed the playoffs.
Right, because he was hurt the whole time. Then they traded for Kyrie, and he hates Kyrie. So I think that's what started it all. It's like the Kyrie trade. But
it all makes sense. Anyway, all this to say, now James Harden is changing lives. I'm sure it will go down in a blaze of glory.
Absolutely. Why wouldn't it?
But it's about the friends you make along the way. The real championship.
I was flabbergasted when this trade even started getting brought up. I was at a Stars game.
It's exactly how it goes.
It's like the Cavs. Like he went from OKC to Houston. Like Houston makes sense, for what James Harden likes to do on his off time. And then, you know what? Let's go to Brooklyn. Brooklyn's fine. Philly, great. LA, perfect. Hometown. Cleveland just did not. It wasn't even on my James Harden radar of like what's his next team because we knew it was going to happen. Where he was going to go, I had no idea. But the Cavs just didn't even cross my mind, and I kind of appreciate him there. He looks good in the uniform too, which helps. The white uniform looks really good on him. I don't know what it is. The white uniform looked really good on him the other night, and I was like, you know what?
Today they were wearing the big C uniform, and I hate it.
The big C uniform's dumb.
It's been dumb forever. Since LeBron won a finals wearing the T-shirt version of it, awful. It's never been good.
But it's still like that one's iconic.
Well, yeah,
because it's a
freaking
T-shirt.
LeBron won a
and LeBron won a title in it, and his
and
game
he
7 and all
tore
that kind
the
of stuff.
sleeves and all those things.
No, that one was cool. People don't like to talk about the T-shirt jersey. I had Joakim Noah Bulls sleeved Christmas Day jersey one time.
That's incredible. That is so disgusting.
Dude, my jersey collection was the grossest you'd ever seen.
Why did you have Joakim Noah?
I don't know. Just kind of bought it one time. I had a Derrick Rose All-Star game, one from like 2014 or 15.
I think that's pretty good. I think the most random jersey that I've owned is so I was a resident assistant at the school I went to, so I was like in charge of one of the halls on the freshman dorm.
Naturally.
And so one of the guys went to Chicago with his family over one of the breaks, fall break, Christmas break, I don't know, whatever it was.
Yeah.
He comes back and he just knows I like basketball. He doesn't know anything about basketball. Huge soccer guy. And he says, you know, Merry Christmas, whatever, happy birthday, whatever you say to someone when you're just giving them a random gift. And I opened up a Chicago Bulls Dwayne Wade jersey.
Hell yeah. That rules.
Yeah, it was pretty sick. I've worn it a lot, actually.
I'm
pretty sure I wore it to a hip hop festival that Chance the Rapper was the headliner.
It's good, you know. Yeah. It's a good one to wear it out. I think mine most obscure might be a Frank Gore Dolphins jersey.
Oh yeah, okay.
One season, but now I think my most obscure, because I've gotten rid of so many jerseys over the year. Willie Gay, my new Dolphins jersey. He played maybe 30 snaps this year, and it was a 1-year contract. But I got a Willie Gay jersey, so
you would.
When I had a class with him, people forget. Took college level algebra with him my first semester at Mississippi State.
Yeah. Well, lots of people talk about that.
Him and Chauncey Rivers. He was on that show on Netflix with Last Chance U. People forget.
Oh, that name is actually familiar.
He was one of the D linemen. Yeah, he went to State.
Sick.
So that's stone lore for me. But yeah, I like James Harden on the Cavs.
Yeah, they've been good. They've been legit much better. Huge shot in the arm for them. I don't know if we would consider them a contender for all the jokes that we can make about Harden.
Absolutely not.
But it's like in the East, though. Like the East is
and it's not James Harden's fault.
It's
the Cavs' fault.
Yeah,
and I don't know if that really lays on Donovan Mitchell's shoulders either. It's just the Cavs without LeBron. It is first round or second round, and I am not seeing you any further than that.
Yeah, I mean that's how I feel too. It's just like in the East, I feel like puncher's chance
could be different.
Half the teams have a puncher's chance.
Yeah,
but
the problem is like, you play the 4-5 matchup. Like, are we sure they get through Toronto?
No, I'm not sure.
Right, that's the problem. Like we went to 7 games with the Magic 2 years ago, and I slugged through that fucking series on NBA TV at noon every day.
Yeah, and I did it. I showed up for every game too.
I didn't. I showed up for the first and the last one. That was it.
I honestly don't even remember.
I skipped everything in between. Skipped everything in between.
Okay, so let's look at the East real quick. We're getting way off track with the Knicks. I feel like this is relevant. It's because it's Pistons, Celtics, Knicks, Cavs, 1 through 4, and I feel like those top 3 are definitely going to win their first round. Like, I don't have any doubts about them winning their first playoff matchup. I mean, it could get really weird.
The Knicks-Sixers one is interesting.
Really?
I don't know, man.
So I should say, I guess
I don't know if I trust the Knicks this year. That's my other issue.
Yeah, I guess the reason I say that is because they've been playing better. They just had a fun little emotional comeback against the Rockets.
Yeah, we had a great watch party.
Dude, I don't know why every time we have a group of people put eyes on the team, they decide to just totally fart in a bag. But Knicks, they had that nice little win.
Sure.
Brunson hit that accidental go-ahead bucket. He was trying to draw a foul. So annoying.
Yeah, should we talk about Jalen Brunson's foul play over James Harden's? Bill Simmons.
Oh, dude.
Should we talk about that one a little bit more? Because Jalen Brunson might be the most frustrating player to watch. I enjoyed Jalen Brunson for like 3 months, maybe 2 months as a Mavs fan at the end of 2022 in the playoffs. Like, that was my one time of like actually enjoying Jalen Brunson. Ever since then, I'm like, Do I like this? I don't think I like this. I don't like this at all. That's what I've decided.
Yeah. Have you seen the video of the woman like pulling her car out in front of someone and then like coming to a very sudden stop and the person hits them? And someone the reason I saw that video is because someone tweeted it out and said, "This is how Jalen Brunson plays basketball."
Yeah, I mean,
just like gets out in front of someone and stops. He honestly is like one of the most frustrating of the foul baiter people.
It's him and SGA. They're on a
island SGA is not as annoying to me compared to Brunson, and I think it's because there's a lot of contact that SGA initiates that is legit.
Yeah,
but regardless of whether or not, yeah, but that's not. It's the
chicken wing. Wrong. It's the chicken wing thing where he throws a chicken wing at you on the baseline, a little midi. That one really pisses me off with SGA.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, Brunson throwing his cornrow dreadlock things back, like flopping in the air.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Yeah, but anyway, they've been playing good. I think they're probably going to keep playing good. I think they got their head on straight for now, and I imagine they kind of settle in to this 3 spot for a while, unless the Cavs overtake them because they're good now too.
Are they only they're a half game out?
Yeah, they're pretty close. All that to say, I think it's going to be a really fun game. Both these teams are kind of playing for their identity for like this home stretch to get to the end of the season, and they got a lot to prove. So I'm sure they'll be swinging big.
I'm excited.
Watch, one team's going to come out to like a 15-point lead. And the other team's just going to fold like a lawn chair.
Yeah, it's going to be sick. Game number 1.
Game number 1.
It's Monday night.
You know it. We know it. I've been getting several texts about this game.
Spurs Pistons.
Wemby
versus Cade. Best team in the East versus maybe the hottest team in the West. I don't know how you look at them.
As it stands right now, one of the 2 best teams in the West. Like just who's healthy, all that.
Yeah, 3 games back of the Thunder right there for the Spurs so far on an 8-game win streak. Wemby's getting less balled by the day, which I don't think
that's a problem every man longs for.
I know, but like he looks bald. I think I like him more bald.
I just like the content we get in our group text with Josh when he's bald.
He's so unbelievably bald. That was the best text that we've ever received in that group chat.
I think about it every time I see Wemby.
But yeah, this matchup is like in theory a potential finals matchup.
Don't say that.
Potential. I didn't say it.
Yeah, like, it is.
It would suck for us as people that hate the Spurs, but in theory, potential finals matchup. Pistons probably have a better. I don't know. Spurs beat belt to ass, for OKC in the regular season, so it's possible. But regular season doesn't mean shit once you get to the playoffs.
I've always said that.
That's what I say all the time.
Yeah. I think it's going to be really fun. Both teams probably feel like they have a lot to prove, even though they're near the top.
Did we get a Beef Stew versus Wemby fight ever? Where Beef Stew just tries to fight Wemby, and Wemby's like, "What are we doing here?"
I was about to say Wemby would never fight him.
He would just fall down. No, or we take what the monks gave him in the offseason, and he's got all this kind of crazy martial arts moves now.
I knew this was going somewhere like that. He pulls out like a staff.
Yeah, dude. Like,
I feel like we
shaves his head and brings out a staff.
I feel like we are towing a line.
Are we?
Who on the Spurs would be the first person to tackle Isaiah Stewart from the side if he went after
It's
Wemby?
Castle.
You think so?
I think Castle's the most
because it would have been Sohan, right?
Right.
I don't know. Sohan's kind of fake tough guy to me.
Yeah, maybe he would have gotten in the mix, but he wouldn't have gotten too close. He wouldn't have gotten in within the wingspan. I think it's
Keldon Johnson.
Keldon Johnson was my second answer.
Yeah, I think it's Keldon Johnson. Not because Castle wouldn't, but I just think Keldon Johnson's like, he's got tenure on the team. He's like one of the vets now. He'd
probably tell Castle to be like, "Hey, I got this one."
I think if it got to that point, he would have already been telling Isaiah Stewart, like, keep going. Like, keep doing that. See what's going to happen.
I'm going to tackle you.
Yeah.
See what happens. Isaiah Stewart will just never pass up the opportunity to fight somebody. And for that, I love him.
I still love him for you play with Legos.
So good.
It's just so funny because it's like
Yeah.
only in a world of toxic masculinity is that like an insult you can throw at someone, but it's like it's funny no matter what.
Oh man, as I stare at my box of Legos over here
Right? Yeah.
next to my desk, it's
I got
so
like
funny.
Funko Pop figures in my room and stuff
I've got
like
the
that.
Miami Dolphins stadium from
Oh, that's
Foco or
kinda sick.
whatever. Yeah. It's just sitting over here.
You play
So
with Legos.
play with Lego. So
Derek
good.
Lively somewhere like, what he say F me for?
Or the Drewski thing. Me? Yeah, Spurs Pistons. Good game. Monday night tonight, as you're listening to this, it's game of the week. Number 1. You made it. Congratulations. Game of the week. Stamped by the Apollo NBA show.
What do you think about Cade as an MVP candidate? I know we talked about it a little bit earlier, but like, what do you actually think about it?
I mean, it's like if SGA was worse last year.
Okay. Yeah.
Numbers.
I mean, that's most guards ever.
Correct. Like, yeah. And that's not disparaging what Cade has done this season. He's basically averaging 26, 6, and 10. Fucking sick. Great
Cade
player.
Also more of a closer to a traditional point guard than SGA. He's facilitating more. He has more responsibility in putting the ball in other people's hands.
He's not the most gifted scorer. Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
And SGA is he's just so exceptional at that he doesn't have to do anything else to be in those MVP conversations necessarily. He doesn't have to be exceptional at anything else. Cade is exceptional at passing and facilitating and creating offense and all that kind of stuff. Because like you look at the Pistons roster and you're just like, I mean, yeah, sure, they should win a lot of games in the East, but should they be the best record in the NBA? Maybe not. When you just look at the roster on paper going into the season, right? You didn't know Jalen Durden was going to take a leap, and you didn't know that Cade was going to take another leap. And for that, like, I love Cade. It's just you're not having Jokic nights once a week like Jokic does.
Yeah.
Where Jokic put up 36, 20 something and 12 today, right? Like in a loss. But what am I supposed to do with that? Like, I can't look at what Cade does and then look at what Jokic does and be like, yes, same thing.
I think that's totally fair. I think an edge. I think that the NBA being not too particularly good at highlighting up and coming teams.
Yeah.
Until it's like snuck up on them and they're all of a sudden very good. That could hurt him. I say that. I mean, SGA finished second or third in MVP.
Finished second 2 years ago. Luka got third somehow and was way better.
Yeah, sure. I'm not saying you're wrong. I just don't want to talk about it.
No, yeah, we've hashed it out too many times.
The MVP is a narrative award.
Yeah,
it is an award rooted primarily in story, and then we use numbers to back it up. Now, that's not how everyone decides it, but I think that's just kind of how it usually goes. It's which of these guys is playing the best and also has the coolest or best or most impactful story. OKC, it's like this guy is going to lead this team to its finals. Also, we're tired of Jokic getting it. Jokic getting it, it's like, well, the Jokic was a little bit of he's just too incredible to deny.
Yeah.
The Pistons, if they finish as the number 1 seed in the East, and he's playing at least how he is right now, but even like takes it up a step further, wins some big games along the road, he might have a little edge to where he's at least a finalist, like, like top 3.
Yeah, I don't hate 3 this year because like Luka doesn't qualify, right? He's probably not going to play enough games.
Well, yeah, that's the thing too.
That's the thing is like I think he's going to be 3 because
just no matter what, probably.
Who else is like? Are we?
Jalen Brown.
Yeah, maybe. Like
I'm just saying that's like another name that could get thrown out there.
But in the East, there is literally no one else outside of maybe Jalen Brown that could be pushed for top 3 because it's Shea and it's Jokic until either of them miss enough games, then all of a sudden Cade just walks into an MVP. Right?
Yeah.
Like that's still a possibility, and then everyone's gonna throw an asterisk on it. We're like, well, these guys didn't play enough games.
Yeah. And then it's like if you're the player, like of course you want it, but like do you really want it? Like, you probably only want it for the contract implications.
Super duper max in Dallas is going to look sick after he signs it in Detroit and gets demands a trade.
You think every player is coming? You have gone full Lakers fan on the Mavs.
Just for every DFW kid ever. That's the only thing.
Right. Trey Johnson's next.
Yep.
Absolutely. You want to talk about tanking a little bit?
Yeah, we can bring that up. So Shams tweeted out on February 19th. That's 3 days ago. So Friday. Multiple sources with knowledge Thursday's GM meetings, as well as a late January competition committee meeting, told ESPN that the following concepts have been discussed to curb tanking. Adam Silver brought it up to the 30 general managers on Thursday. The plans are to make an anti-tanking rule change for next season, so it does not go into effect this year. Stakeholders have intensified dialogue about combating tanking. The ideas are first-round picks can be protected top 4 or top 14 plus. Why the plus? Just don't protect them after top 14.
Yeah.
No point. Right?
Yeah.
Lottery odds freeze at the end of the trade deadline or later date. Like, that one's so fun for chaos purposes, but fucking dumb in reality. No longer allowing a team to pick in the top 4 consecutive years or after consecutive bottom 3 finishes. So that's what the MLB does, right?
I don't know what the MLB does for drafting because it feels like the least important part of my baseball fandom experience. But
I believe if you get the top pick, you cannot pick in the top 4 the next year.
Okay. I don't hate this. I don't hate that one. I think it would be tough, but I don't hate it.
That one's not bad. Teams can't pick top 4 of the year after making conference finals.
That feels dumb and weird, and I don't understand it.
Like, if we're looking at the Golden State Warriors, who made the conference finals after everyone just got hurt and left in 2019, 2020, and they get the number 2 pick, and you're telling them, like, hey,
tough. Like,
don't care that you've lost your entire roster to either injuries or free agency. You're going to have to pick 5th.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
That's stupid.
Lottery odds allocated based on 2-year records. Dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah. Weird and stupid. Because, I mean, same thing for the Warriors. Like, why did they just get shot in the foot? Because...
Yeah, they're going to be the 14th seed now because they won so many games the year before.
Yeah.
Lottery extended to include all play-in teams. Could interest me in this.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but like, what's the point? Like, what does that accomplish?
Nothing.
There are more lottery teams. That's it.
Yeah. You just added 2 lottery teams because the other, or 4 lottery teams, maybe 4. I don't know.
So I guess you're saying, like, for those teams that are close to the play-in or in the play-in, they're not.
I think the teams that are
out
knocked out,
they're still going to play in.
Yeah, I think the teams that get knocked out of the play-in was how I would do it.
That's how it is
now,
right?
They just get inserted into the lottery. If they're, I guess they are. So yeah, no, it doesn't fucking do anything.
It just adds more teams.
Doesn't do anything.
I think the idea is that it takes away the incentive of you intentionally losing to fall out of the play-in.
Sure,
but still, I mean,
which we did that 2023 and got Derek Lively, so that was cool. And then the last one was flatten the odds for all lottery teams, which is what I suggested on the last podcast.
Hate it.
Just to fucking just get rid of it. Like, get rid of the lottery at that point.
I think it's awful. I think that's a terrible, terrible idea. I think that might be the worst one on there.
Right, because
I don't actually think it's the worst one, but I do think it is part of the problem now is that the odds are too flat. Because you have teams that want to do a modest tank. You know, they want to tank for a few years, get some good players, and then try to compete. But because the odds are flattened and they're just a little too good to where they're not only winning 20 games every year or something like that, they keep getting shafted by the lottery itself. They keep picking, 3, 5, whatever, and they're kind of floating around this range. What'd you say?
Like the Rockets, just getting 2, 2, and 3.
I mean, we got 2.
That's fair.
Once, not twice.
Sorry, I'm not as well versed as you guys.
We got 2, 3, 4, and 3. And the second 3 was from the Nets. So 2, 3, 4. That's not terrible. We just had bad lottery luck given the players available.
Right.
Missed out on Cade by 1 pick. Missed out on Wemby by several picks, but still.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think the league is probably better if the team with the absolute worst record has the best odds.
I don't understand the bottom three getting the same number of.
It's because the Cavs had the number one pick, 3 years in a row?
Because LeBron left. I mean, what are we doing here, guys?
the
We all know why they got that.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, it's like it doesn't guarantee you anything. The Warriors, who we just talked about, like if this rule punishes them, it keeps them from drafting James Wiseman.
Right. No, yeah, your team still has to be competent enough to select the correct person in the draft if you don't have the number one overall pick. Because typically, if you have the number one overall pick, it's going to work out outside of Anthony Bennett and now Zachary Risache. Sorry.
Yeah, that sucks for Risache.
But that was an all-time bad draft. We hadn't had a draft like that in a long time.
Pretty weird, pretty bad draft. Yeah.
And by bad, I mean like there weren't any super duper stars in that draft. There might be role players. There may be an all-star, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that is the problem, is like you just have incompetent owners, which makes your GMs incompetent because they hired somebody bad. And then from GM down, you just have a virus throughout the entire organization. I say it in the NFL all the time. You can say it in the NBA. It's the same thing. It's like the Kings are never going to be good because their owner is bad. That makes their GM bad. That makes the rest of their team bad. They're just not going to be good because they have a bad ownership group. And even if they drafted the right guys, which they did several times in a row over the last 10 years, and they just didn't win anything.
Yeah, I think the model before, even the current model and then the one right before, rewards smart teams.
Yeah.
And the teams that are always in the cellar dwellers, like they continually get punished because the reason they're not getting better is because they're not very smart.
Look at the Hornets.
They don't run the business very well.
Okay,
you got to flesh this out a little bit for me for the Hornets, because before this year, I would have pointed and laughed.
Right. Think about who owned their team. Was it 2 years ago that Michael Jordan owned their team?
Yes, of course. I don't know how I could have forgotten that.
He owned their team. So, best basketball player of all time does not make you a great basketball owner. You have to be business savvy. You have to put the right people in positions and all that kind of stuff. And sometimes you put your friends in positions because you own the team. You can do whatever the fuck you want. That's fine. I don't care what Michael Jordan did. Yeah. But it was bad ownership. They didn't win games. They got Kemba Walker one time and won one playoff series maybe, or a few playoff games. I don't even know if they won a playoff series. So
I think they did.
He's gonna look it up for me. But they had Kemba Walker and that was it. And they just didn't do anything. And then they're bad and they're bottom feeders and they're drafting the wrong people. And then you draft LaMelo and you're like, here's our guy. And he really wasn't until you started drafting Brandon Miller, and then you draft Concanipple, and then you just you brought in the right people, and all of a sudden you sold the team, and then ownership is good now. In theory, we don't know how good, but better than Michael Jordan because they're winning games now. It always starts at the top. So if you have a bad owner, you're not going to do shit. That's why I'm worried about the Mavericks, because the guy has no fucking clue how to run a basketball team.
It's true.
Whereas Mark Cuban was just a basketball fan, and I'm not going to say Mark Cuban was the best. However, they won a championship.
He was a good owner.
He was a good enough owner to where I felt confident going into each season that, hey, at least we're not going to be in the luxury tax, but we probably have a puncher's chance.
Yeah. I mean, Tillman I don't know what he does with the Rockets, honestly. I'm pretty sure his son owner, as far as running it goes. And so it's that's nice because Patrick Fertitta, he seems like he has a really good grasp of what he wants to do and what is successful basketball, and he's put the right people in place.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I totally agree. I mean, we've seen it, baseball, all these things. The Hornets have not won a playoff series since 2002.
Okay. Yeah.
2002
long time.
Playoffs.
So you got Kemba Walker and he was sick and he did all kinds of cool shit for you, but you never won a playoff series.
You want to know who their coach was the last time they won a playoff series?
Yeah. This is the Bobcats era, so I have no idea.
Actually, it's the Hornets. The last time they won a playoff series
pre-Bobcats era
was before they were the Bobcats.
Sick.
It was their last year as the Bobcats. It was Paul Silas.
Oh.
God rest his soul.
Yeah, rest in peace. But yeah, so with the tanking things, it doesn't matter. I just don't think there's anything that you could do to fix this. And Mark Cuban had a whole fucking novel on this on Twitter the other day.
I didn't read it.
I didn't either, but apparently he just said he's pro tanking and then slightly biased read it, and I just can't speak anymore. He read it.
It's getting late.
Yeah. And he was like, okay, hadn't thought about it that way. So Mark Cuban basically went through like ticket prices and how he drops them for family rates and all this kind of stuff when the team is bad, when they are tanking, when they are actively tanking. He's like, I'm losing money, so I'm shedding it by $1, $2, or whatever. It ends up to $2.4 million in ticket sales that I lose every year because I shed ticket prices so I can get people in the door on a bad team, so I can do these giveaways and just get people to be excited about this team without the team being good. Yeah. And then when I get lucky in the lottery, like Cooper Flag, all of a sudden I have the super duper star. Those people want to come back. I can raise those ticket prices. They understand that the ticket prices rise because I have a super duper star in the building. I make my money back that way because I tanked. And I tanked properly because I made sure that the fans were taken care of. I made sure I was still filling my arena up. And I was like, okay, that's what a good owner probably would do, right? So I'm not against tanking. I'm just, it's hard as a fan when you're tuning in. If you're a Jazz fan, like I can't imagine being a Jazz fan.
Yes, I understand. They are blemishing what Danny Ainge is doing. Well, I have no idea what he's doing.
It's not Danny Ainge anymore. It's his son.
Oh, sure.
So Danny is in charge, but he doesn't go to work.
Whatever an Ainge is doing.
Yeah.
I don't get it. And I'm not going to pretend like I do. They've got some interesting players. I feel like I say, there's like 3 teams I say that about. They have interesting players, whatever that means.
Yeah.
But yeah, they've been tanking forever. And I get it. That's a problem. But that's like, I think if you're the NBA, you look at them and be like, you're hurting your own bottom dollar. Like, it does hurt the league at large. I understand that. But it's like, this is your fault. It's your problem to fix. If you're just going to suck forever, that's on you. Like, you're costing yourself money.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. It's also costing the league money, but like,
I think the other thing that Cuban put out though is like, yeah, I got fined $750,000 for outwardly tanking those last 2 games, but then I get Derek Lively and I went to the finals next year. I made $100 million in profit, like because we went to the finals, because we tanked for Derek Lively, because we tanked 2 games for Derek Lively, and I lost $750K. That's water under the bridge when I make $100 million next year.
Also, there's an element to tanking as a fan that's like once you get a couple of those young guys, like after you do it for a season or 2,
yeah,
it feels like one of those seasons mixed in there is just like a house money. Like I just get to see what these guys are made of.
That was last year for y'all.
No.
Well, the year before was, but last year was like, oh shit, we might have something here. It's the wait and see. Like we don't need to push the button yet. This is fun.
Yes, but I'm talking about even before that, like when we were still losing. Like there was a fun aspect to me the last year we were tanking before we hired Udoka.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like there were a lot of things that were not
very.
Yeah, we had players that I felt good about.
Yeah,
that was
that's always good.
No, that was not Amin's first season.
It was right before.
Yeah, just before. Anyway, we had guys that we thought were interesting. We had some like if we beat the Bucks with Giannis. We beat the Suns with Book, and I think that was right before the KD trade. And we beat like 1 or 2 other really good teams, and that was like super fun because we were not supposed to win. It was like the most anxiety-free basketball watching experience.
It's house money.
Something about that is fun, but I get it for the casual fan. You're like, I don't want to tune in and watch them lose.
Right.
So I understand. I understand that's hard.
Yeah, I'm in a place now with the Mavericks where it's like I don't care.
Yeah,
like I turned it on for 2.5 quarters today on my laptop after the Mississippi State baseball game was over, and I was just like, I don't care. And they were playing the Pacers too. That was the problem. They were playing another tanking team, so it's just like, you want me to go fucking watch PJ Washington for 4 quarters and just like dial in on PJ hoops? While I love PJ Washington, he is not the same without Luka Doncic. It's not the same team. It's not the same PJ. It's obviously going through some injuries and some off the court stuff. So like I didn't care because Cooper Flag's not playing. If Cooper Flag's not playing, odds are I may not tune in, and that's okay.
Yeah. So anyway, I think the problem is that Adam Silver is thinking too hard.
He's a coward.
He's trying too hard. Yeah. Feels like it. I mean, fake report, whatever it was, came out about there being pressure from gambling companies. Real or not, I was like, maybe.
Stand your fucking ground, dog.
It's believable.
Right.
Yeah, because I don't know. It just feels like he's overthinking it. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like we went from David Stern, who was a pretty controversial commissioner, but probably the best commissioner we've ever had in sports, arguably, to a guy that got handed his first case with the Donald Sterling stuff, and we just gave him a pat on the back for doing the right thing, which was the easiest decision of all time, to just kick him out of the league. Like that, here we go, Adam Silver. Like, you're
Punish
good.
an awful person.
You did great. You're the best commissioner ever. You are forward thinking. You're tall and scary looking like an alien because you're bald and the eyeballs and the glasses.
Okay, gosh, this got so personal.
He is kind of scary looking, dude. I am kind of terrified of him. And every time he talks to his voice, it's something about it. I'm so, I don't know, man.
Well, I kind of like his voice.
I don't know. I'm scared of him.
It's got a certain factor to it.
Mr. David Stern ruled with an iron fist. And everybody was scared of him. He said a lot of bad things, but damn it, we're in a good NBA. Eventually, took some while, but I don't know.
Adam, if you're listening, just chill, man.
Yeah, just take it easy.
Just chill.
Look at Roger Goodell. He started chilling. Everybody kind of likes him now. No one even thinks about him. Maybe that's what it is. No one even thinks about Roger Goodell anymore.
Yeah, the NBA commissioner should be like a ref.
He should be like the
don't
deputy.
Want people to know your name.
He should be the deputy commissioner, where he shows up for the lottery every year. I'm like, hey, it's that guy. Yeah. That's what Adam Silver should be.
I forget that guy's name until lottery night.
Mark.
I know. Something. Yeah, that's what I know. It's Mark.
It's Mark something, and I know exactly what he looks like. And
is
I know
it Mark
what his voice
Silver?
No way it's Silver.
There's no way it is. Right?
It's genuinely not. I think it starts with a D. Could be wrong.
Oh, that feels right.
Mark D.
Oh, I know what it is. It's Mark Tatum.
Tatum.
I remember being like, I was like, it's a name. It's a name
Tatum.
In there somewhere.
Tatum.
All right.
Yeah, well, Adam, just fuck off. Go to your hole and go to the office. Like, just don't come out of it.
Oh.
Until the lottery.
You really got kind of mean with it.
We're an hour and a half in. What are we done?
Yep. That's all I have to say about it.
Yeah, tanking, you're not going to stop it. So what are we going to do? That'll do it. That's the Apollo NBA show. If you want to sponsor this show, hit us up. After that last 10 minutes, that was fun.
But if you don't, like and subscribe, please.
Like and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button here on YouTube or wherever you get audio podcast platforms like Apple and Spotify. We got video on Spotify as well. Hit the like button. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss an episode. That was huge on our few other channels. We need to turn on the notification bell because sometimes we'll just go live randomly. I have figured out live, Shelly. We're gonna start going live at some point this season. If it's during the playoffs, it is during the playoffs. But we're gonna go live from the Apollo NBA show YouTube. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be fun. So hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you never miss an episode. That was fun talking with you. We'll be back very, very soon with another episode of the Apollo NBA show.
Bye.